Welcome to week 6 of the legislative session. I'm Jan Himebaugh, and this is The Hammer with Himebaugh. It was a busy weekend, both chambers working on the floor. The Super Bowl happened, and then everyone, everywhere realized last night that today is in fact Valentine's Day. May the record high inflation not hit your last minute purchase of high quality chocolates and roses too hard. Although I suspect both cost you about the same as what lumber is costing you these days. Yeesh. Today's hat comes from the wonderful Matt Willard at Town & Country Homes. They build beautiful homes in Kittitas County, meaning Matt is a member of the Central Washington Home Builders Association. Matt, thank you for the cool hat and for your longtime active service at BIW. You've been the Legislative Policy Committee Chair and serve in numerous other roles here and at your local association. We always appreciate our members who engage with us. Now, perhaps the most heartwarming of Valentine's Day gifts will be a bit belated, and that's House of Origin Cutoff, which is tomorrow, February 15th. Hallelujah! So, where are we today? Well, this weekend was full of floor activity, and honestly, I can't tell you what the heck happened because this was filmed before the weekend, so I have no real updates except to tell you that committee sign-ins and committee testimony are back this week as the legislature moves back to committee testimony. For bills that made it out of their houses of origin, one such bill already is scheduled for a hearing is the big nasty Senate Bill 5042 on Thursday in the House Environment. This bill guts regulatory and land use certainty in GMA, or vesting. How can builders know where to invest if legally and legislatively adopted land use plans aren't legitimate until some other branch of government weighs in and says they are? These appeals on comp plans can take upwards of 9 to 10 years before a final resolution happens. This is not the way to ensure that builders are making investments in our communities, nor is it a way to ensure that Washington families have the opportunity for home ownership. We should be making it easier to build and provide more certainty, not less. Also, if you want to hear a first-hand account of how the legislature is going and how we're making progress on housing issues this year, listen to this week's episode of the BIW Drill Down podcast, which will be released on Thursday. I was joined by our host, Andy Ahrens, on that podcast, by Representative Andrew Barkas and Senator Mark Mullet, who talked a lot about some of the things that they are pushing to try to reform permit timelines and housing availability across the board. Make sure to download that or listen to it online. You can find all of that on BIW's website, our Facebook pages, or you can subscribe to the podcast. This has been The Hammer with Himebaugh on Valentine's Day, reminding you that gas station chocolate isn't what anybody wants. Home start here. Himebaugh out.